Hi, I'm Mark Ryan. Back in 2020, I was fortunate enough to get access to OpenAI's GPT-3, and I made a series of videos. You can see the description of this video for links to those videos. In those videos, I described experiments to get GPT-3 to generate Git commands, answer movie trivia, and navigate the London Underground and the New York subway. Now, GPT-3 did a good job on generating Git commands and answering movie trivia, but the results on the subway navigation tasks were mixed. This week, I was very excited to get access to a descendant of GPT-3, Codex. Codex doubles down on one of the capabilities of GPT-3, that is, generating code from English language descriptions. In this video, I'll show a couple of simple experiments to get Codex to generate working JavaScript code intended for a website that provides details about the Canadian provinces. So this is what the Codex JavaScript sandbox looks like. We're going to try some experiments to see what kind of JavaScript it can create. So let's say create a selection list of the Canadian provinces. Let's spell this correctly. And there we go. Got a selection list of the Canadian provinces. That's what we want. So the next thing is we want to see the capital city, the population, and the area once a province is selected. So how we phrase this? Let's try when a province is selected, show the capital city of the province, the population of the province, and the area of the province. I'm being a bit repetitive there. What I've found doing some experimentation beforehand is that without those qualifications, you get some unexpected results. So you can see in the JavaScript pane there, the data is being generated, and it'll come back when that structure is ready. So let's give it a try. So select Quebec City, that's the correct population and area. Great. Try Alberta. Okay, that's all right. It would be nice if it just replaced the text that was already there. And if we select Newfoundland and Labrador, the information is correct, but again, the display isn't exactly what we'd like. Let's try one more, Yukon. So for no coding, it's not bad. It's a little bit inefficient, and the data is being hard coded into the JavaScript. Not terrible, since this information doesn't change all that often, but the population is going to change certainly over the course of a decade. So not perfect, but an interesting result. Okay, so we saw what we got when we tried to get some facts about Canadian provinces. Let's try something similar. So we're going to, again, create a selection list of the Canadian provinces. I'm going to try this a few times because I have seen inconsistent code being generated. That's one of the things. There's a kind of a stochastic, a bit of a randomizing effect. Saw some similar things with GPT-3. So it's worth trying the same variations on the same instruction to see if the code is consistent. But this time, let's say when a province is selected, display the flag of the province. So now we're seeing, is it able to, does it have in its training set common images for things like this, provinces in Canada. So let's see what happens. So this does not look good. We're getting, not great results. Nope, we're getting broken broken links, and we can see having the console open over here lets us see what's going on. So what we're going to try to do is edit out this control. And let's see if we can get rid of this as well, just to kind of clear it up. Man, maybe not. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I can edit that control. So let's just see what happens. Now this time we're going to give it a bit of a hint. So instead of just saying display a map or display a flag, we are going to point to a site that has images of all the flags, the Wikipedia site for Canadian flags. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we're getting nothing there at all. All right, so let's start from scratch. That's maybe not exactly what I would expect it to have happened, but that's okay. Of the Canadian provinces, simple enough. Mute them again. All right. Now let's try this again. When a province is selected, display the flag of that province from and the same site. And let's see what it does. Nope. Still not getting what we want. Broken links. So what I've seen is, depending on how the second prompt is set, that is the prompt for the images, you can sometimes get something that's closer and with some modification would work, but I haven't been able to actually get images to display. I've tried this with US states as well, because everything is easier in the American context, and that doesn't work either. So it looks like with a very basic kind of hello world test, getting general knowledge, building a little site that is collecting together general world knowledge works, but images, even images that are fairly common, such as the flags of Canadian provinces, I tried the same thing for maps of Canadian provinces, it doesn't work. And prompts don't seem to help much either. So interesting. Certainly you can see some useful stuff here, but right out of the box, not getting exactly what I wanted from English descriptions to working JavaScript. And those are my first impressions of Codex. I hope to have the chance to do more experiments, especially with Python as the target language. Please leave a message to let me know what you thought of the example shown in this video, and thanks for watching.